So there's many challenges of refereeing. You personally find those challenges exciting, and you want to go towards them.
Oh, 100%. I think like even thinking about your typical like Sunday when you've got a game going on, you've got a game planned for your day, and you're excited to get out there, right? And you first step on that field, and you just for the next 90 minutes you're just going to be focused on playing the game. It's the same feeling with refereeing, right? Like I'm excited that morning to get up. My kit bag is always packed. I make sure that I'm ready to chat with my whole crew. I've already spoken to them beforehand. We've done the research on the game. And then that feeling when you step out onto the field is just the same.
What kind of research are we talking here? Let's say, I don't want to name any teams tonight, but I think everyone probably has one or two that pops to mind. Let's say you're refereeing a Cosmos Soccer League game. There's a few that, if I saw their name, I might think it might have a bit more trouble. Is that the kind of research you're doing? How many red cards has this team had in the past? What are these red cards for? Have they ever chased a referee into the car park?
Yeah, it's really interesting. I think like what's funny is if you reflect on the way referees have been able to prepare for games, thinking back, let's say 5 to 7 years ago compared to today, it's phenomenally different, right? Like in fact, even Game and Frame being involved. Now, if I've got a game this Sunday, I can go back and look through past fixtures. Like, how did the game go? I can watch the game. I can look for highlights. It paints a picture of what did that last meeting look like between the teams? What could I potentially expect? It gives you a bit of a picture on what events may have happened, what they remember from their last event, the last meeting together. Of course, things like discipline, yellow cards, red cards, those things do a little bit inform you as to like what may have happened before, but it's by no means is an influence being like, oh, I need to watch this player or something specific like that, right? Every game is a fresh slate. So at the same time, you want to be prepared and make sure that all the relationships, all the rivalries, because the worst thing you could possibly do is like you show up to a game not realizing there are pre-existing relationships, and things unexpectedly happen on the field that you just weren't aware of and weren't prepared for, right? So if you rewind 5 to 7 years ago, none of that information was available, right? Like leagues are having websites and having all this information up, all the games being available through streaming and looking through live. It's a completely different ball game now. To some extent, it almost feels like being professional at the grassroots level.
Every goal, every push, every occasional punch, absolutely. You get to see it all back.